Jade Cargill crushes Tiffany Stratton on SmackDown. Jade Cargill just turned heel by destroying Tiffany Stratton after pretending to save her, and now Tiffany might have a legitimate knee injury heading into their championship match at Saturday night's main event, which means we either just witnessed the most perfectly timed heel turn in recent memory or WWE is scrambling to figure out how to work around an injury they didn't plan for. Welcome back to the Wrestling Hidden Insight, and today we're breaking down Jade's shocking betrayal of Tiffany, what WWE announced about Tiffany's knee evaluation, whether this injury is real or part of the storyline, and why Jade going heel is either the best decision WWE has made for her character or a gamble that could backfire spectacularly depending on how they book it. Let's start with what happened on SmackDown because the sequence of events is important. Tiffany Stratton competed against Kiana James and won, which was a nice bounce-back victory after losing to Stephanie Vaquer at Crown Jewel. Tiffany needed that win. She's the WWE Women's Champion. She's Tiffy Time. She can't be losing every week. So she beat Kiana, everything seemed normal, and then Chelsea Green and Kiana James jumped Tiffany after the match because heel's gonna heel. Standard post-match beatdown. Tiffany was in trouble, and just when it looked like she was about to get destroyed by the numbers game, Jade Cargill's music hit. Jade rushed to the ring to make the save. She's been Tiffany's friend and tag team partner. She's been the person who has Tiffany's back. So Jade running down to stop Chelsea and Kiana made perfect sense. Jade cleared the ring, helped Tiffany up, and for a brief moment, everything was fine. The crowd was cheering. Tiffany was grateful. And then Jade snapped. Jade turned on Tiffany, attacked her brutally, and stood over her holding the championship belt. Heel turn complete. Medical officials had to come out to check on Tiffany, which is WWE's way of making the attack look serious and consequential. The visual of Jade holding Tiffany's championship while Tiffany was laid out sold the turn perfectly. Jade didn't just betray her friend. She made a statement about wanting that title. She positioned herself as the next challenger, the person who's going to take Tiffy Time away from Tiffany. That's textbook heel behavior. That's how you establish a new villain and create an instant feud with built-in heat because the audience just watched Jade fake friendship and then destroy someone who trusted her. But here's where things get complicated. WWE posted on their official Twitter that Tiffany Stratton is set to have her knee evaluated, but she's determined to compete at Saturday night's main event. That announcement raises questions. Is Tiffany actually injured? Did something go wrong during Jade's attack? Or is this WWE adding drama to the storyline by making people think Tiffany might not be able to defend her championship? Because we've seen this playbook before. WWE announces that someone needs medical evaluation. Fans spend days speculating about whether the person can compete, and then the person shows up and wrestles anyway because it was always part of the story. The fact that WWE emphasized Tiffany's determination to compete suggests this is storyline. If Tiffany was legitimately hurt and there was doubt about her status, WWE probably wouldn't be announcing the match and promoting it heavily. They'd be vague, they'd say we'll have updates, they'd leave things open-ended. But they officially announced Tiffany Stratton defending her championship against Jade Cargill at Saturday night's main event in Salt Lake City on November 1st. That's a confirmed match. So either Tiffany's knee is fine and the evaluation is just storyline drama, or Tiffany is working through a minor injury and WWE is confident she can perform. Either way, the match is happening and it's happening fast. Jade turned heel on Friday. The match is Saturday. That's less than a week of build. That's WWE capitalizing on the shock of the heel turn and the heat Jade just generated by immediately giving fans the payoff match. There's no month-long build. There's no series of confrontations and promos. It's Jade betrayed Tiffany, now they're fighting for the championship tomorrow. That's bold. That's trusting that the heel turn was impactful enough that fans will be invested in the match without needing weeks of build-up. Now let's talk about Jade's heel turn from a character perspective. Jade has been a babyface since joining WWE. She's been the powerhouse who helps people, who stands up to bullies, who uses her strength for good. But here's the thing. Jade Cargill looks like a final boss. She's 6 feet tall, built like a superhero, and has an aura of dominance that screams villain. Fans have been saying since she debuted in WWE that Jade should be a heel because that's where her character works best. As a babyface, Jade is impressive but not particularly compelling. As a heel, Jade is terrifying. She's the unstoppable force that destroys everyone in her path. That's money. Jade's promo after the attack, which she gave to backstage interviewer Kathy Kelly, will be crucial. What reason did Jade give for turning on Tiffany? Did she say Tiffany was holding her back? Did she say she's tired of being second to someone she's better than? Did she say she wants the championship and Tiffany was in the way? The motivation matters because it determines whether fans understand and accept the heel turn or if it feels random and unjustified. Good heel turns have clear motivations that make sense even if the actions are villainous. The championship match itself is going to be interesting because Jade and Tiffany have very different styles. Tiffany is athletic, acrobatic, and flashy. She does moonsaults and high-risk moves. Jade is power-based, dominant, and methodical. She hits you hard and makes you stay down. That contrast creates a compelling David versus Goliath dynamic even though Tiffany is the champion. Tiffany has to use her speed and agility to overcome Jade's power advantage. Jade has to ground Tiffany and use her strength to control the match. And if they tell that story well, it could be one of the best women's matches WWE delivers this year. There's also the question of who wins. Does Tiffany retain and prove she can overcome a dominant challenger even after being injured? Or does Jade win and become the new WWE Women's Champion in her first major singles title opportunity? Both outcomes have merit. Tiffany retaining makes her look resilient and establishes her as a fighting champion who can overcome adversity. Jade winning makes her heel turn immediately impactful and gives her the championship she's been positioned to chase. WWE could go either way depending on their long-term plans. The knee injury angle, real or storyline, also adds drama to the match. If Tiffany is selling a knee injury going into the bout, Jade will target that knee during the match. She'll work it over, she'll try to make Tiffany tap out or incapacitate her, and Tiffany will have to fight through the pain to retain. That's classic wrestling psychology. The injured champion versus the fresh challenger. The heart and determination versus the ruthless aggression. Jade Cargill turned heel by destroying Tiffany Stratton on SmackDown. Tiffany is getting her knee evaluated but is determined to defend her championship at Saturday night's main event. Jade and Tiffany are now set for a title match with less than a week of build.